What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Simply Just King. As y'all can tell by the title, y'all know what's going on. We about to get to that story time about.
Look at this dude. Wait till you see the.
Yeah, the hole in the wall, right? Y'all already know. But anyway, though, I don't know if y'all saw the thumbnail, but the thumbnail I had a hoodie on and stuff like that. I actually recorded the video in that hoodie, but the mic died, so yeah. And then I also ran out of storage, but it was at 50 minutes, so I'm trying to not make this video as long. But anyway, though, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. And if you're new here, welcome to the Only One Kingdom. It's the only one kingdom, and I have the crown. Y'all know how the saying go. Anyway, though, let's hop straight into the video, though. The beginning of 2021, basically, it all starts with basically me dating my ex. And we're not gonna tell you the whole story about all that because y'all don't care about that. But basically, we're gonna fast forward until I say about November, where things is about to like basically end, and this is where that also took place. Rewind. So the first hole actually took place. I don't know when, but what happened was me and my ex had planned to like see each other. I'm gonna call her S. Me and S basically like we had plans to see each other. We was trying to make plans at least to see each other. Around this time, I was like 16. Yeah, 16, 15. And, so, you know, I ain't had no car or nothing like that. I'm pretty sure I had my permit. No, yeah. I think I had my permit. But, basically, me and her tried to make plans. Her older sister, which is basically like her parent at the time. I don't know. Basically her parent and stuff like that. Because, you know, other reasons. But basically, I think her sister basically said we couldn't see each other, and it was like a whole little problem. And I think this is also around the time that I lost my virginity, so I had a lot of emotions built up and a lot of like, you know, phases that I was going through at the time. What happened is like I said, she said we couldn't really see each other. And leading from that point to the next, I was in a moment where it was just like I was fed up because I really couldn't see her. And I was just like, you know, that's what I want to see. You know, that's, you know, my first love, whatever, you know, that's a whole different type of story. I can give you my first love. But anyway, though, yeah, her sister said that. And I was just like, what, bro? And so I wasn't cool with it. I don't know if my mama had told me already to like just chill or like y'all can see another time see each other another time or something like that. But I think my mom actually agreed to me being able to see her. So it was like it wasn't a problem on my end, it was more of a problem on her end with her, you know, dealing with her sister. So that's how I punched the first time. There's no really like story to that because it's just it was a little quick some, you know. But like basically there's three parts to this story. This is the first time I punched it, the second time I punched it, and the third time I punched it. The second and the third time are actually stories behind it, basically leading up to me punching the hole in the wall. But starting with the second story, I'm still dating my ex. This was towards the end of our relationship which I was about to get into in the first time. And I believe this day I had work. I was already kind of tired and stuff like that, but I was like, you know, I'm still willing to basically go see her and stuff like that. And so I tell my mom, you know, this time we want to leave, this, that, and the third. We leave. I think I come back home, I change, and, you know, I get ready to go see her. We meet at a halfway point because she lived in Gaffney and I live in Greenville. So we would just meet in Spartanburg. So that way it would be a lot easier for both of us so we won't have to be driving the full way. From there, we met and her other sister had to run some errands. And so we went to Walmart and she basically grabbed all the stuff that she needed and stuff like that. This is basically where everything kind of took place. It's like from Walmart, we was vibing, we was chilling, we was like really like just communicating. We was like happy to see each other at this, that, and the third. And then it leads to her feeling insecure. And when she felt insecure, her whole mood switched. So it was just like, I don't know what was going through my mind at this moment, but like I knew she was bipolar and stuff like that. So, of course her moods was gonna like, switch swap. You feel me? But nah, it was just like her mood switched, but it switched towards me and like her whole family. And so I was just like her family don't play with that like at all. And so like me, I didn't really know how to react to that situation because it was the first time, like like the first time I ever had to experience that for real. So it was like her mood switched, and I believe I asked her what was going on or what was wrong, or I was trying to talk to her and stuff like that. And she had put her headphones in, and I was like, huh?
Oh no.
Oh no, like I ain't messing with that for real. Like that's childish. But like at the same time, it was. I feel like this was both of our first real relationships, so it was like there was a lot of stuff we didn't know that we probably could have fixed on now. I won't lie, but anyway, though, we we got into the car. I believe we're still not really on talking terms or anything like that, but we're sitting in the car. I'm just like I'm not trying to really be bothered by it. I'm just like trying to enjoy my time with her because my top love languages is like quality time, physical touch, and affirmations. I think I said that right. Yeah, affirmations, right. So that's when I'm in a relationship. I give everybody like I'm not. Wait, whoa, slow down.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
I give that person all love languages. Like I tried my hardest to give quality time. Like I always gave quality time. I always gave physical touch. I always gave affirmations, reassurance, all the other stuff that what's gift giving and like stuff like that. Like I was always that type of like basically husband material. That's why I'm single right now because I done really figured out my worth to a certain extent.
No cap.
Oh, I said that wrong. I figured out my worth to a point where it's like you could talk to me and like I'll figure out who you are first before I even try to like do a relationship because every time I tried that and I accidentally rushed into a relationship, shit went left. Can't lie. But anyway, though, we in the car, we chilling, basically. And then we get to her sister place, and this is where like I'm getting out and I'm helping them with groceries and stuff like that. And, because that's just the guy I am. I was raised right correctly, and like I'm gonna take care of others' families if it's like if I'm there. Like if I know I can be a help towards you, and I'm gonna try to help you. Feel me? But like if it's the other way around, I don't know for real. But
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
anyway, we get back to her place, and we chilling or whatnot, and then we in the living room. But like her sister noticed that like we wasn't really like talking or messing with each other at the time. And then, like it really wasn't on my behalf; it was more on hers because she felt insecure, but she was taking it out more on me and allowing her emotions to basically take over her character and spending time with me.
Damn, that was so real.
So her sister got to like basically getting on her, buttocks
Really, nigga?
about the whole situation, and that's when like she started kind of basically acting right. And like we was vibing for like a little while, I say about 30 minutes or so, and then yeah, I think after that we went outside. Actually, no, we didn't go outside. I went outside. I went outside with her, basically her nephews and nieces and stuff like that. So I was playing with them, just coming up with games, just basically spending time with her family because like her family was like my second family that I generally cared about. Like I treated them like they was really like my family for real. Like I would talk to them, like check up on them, just all that type of stuff. Like the nieces and nephews, I was playing Roblox with them at the time and stuff like that. Like it was actually like an enjoyable moment. Like I won't lie. But
I tell you a joke, but I'll never tell you a lie. I'm telling.
anyway, I'm sitting out there, I'm playing with her, like playing with her,
What do you mean by that?
playing with her nieces and nephews and stuff like that. And so I think after a while, she came out after doing her hair or whatnot, and then I think she came up to me and like we was really cool and we was talking for a little minute. But then after a while, she went down. She went to go sit down under this little, I forgot what it was called, this little tent thingy where they had the chairs and stuff up at. But she went to go sit down, and I'm just like, why aren't you, including yourself with your family, spending more time with me, because this is more like a activity together. And like her family didn't play with it, like sneaking off stuff or like any of that, you know, weird stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. Like her family was like that, like don't do that, bro. Like yeah, don't do that. It's just like she like her family was the type, like if you're gonna have a boyfriend and treat him as like basically like, what's the word, respectful towards him basically, and his family or whatnot, that things of that nature. But it's like me being at that age, I didn't care. I'm gonna be honest. Like I was coming back home. I ain't gonna lie. Like the first time I lost my virginity, I came back home with hickeys on my neck, and my mama noticed that, and she was just like, "You got a hickey on your neck?" I was just like, "What you mean by that? You feel me?" Like, it ain't no hickey in there like that. I don't know what you talking about. But nah, I can show y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a story time on that separately so y'all can get that. But anyway though, we sitting there, we chatting it up, this, that, and the third. And like I'm asking her like, why you didn't like, come and like play with the children and stuff like that. And she was just like, she didn't want to, or she didn't feel like it. And I was just like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
okay. So I went back and I went to go play with them, because they were their kids. So like they wanted, my attention at the time. And, I was willing to give that to them, but it was like, it's like it's equal. It was equal. Like, it was like, after I played with them, I came back inside after, basically talking to her or whatnot, cause I'm tired. I'm already exhausted from basically working and stuff like that. And I come back inside. I noticed she like before I even come inside, like I noticed she's on her phone and she's scrolling on TikTok or Snapchat or whatnot. And like when I came back inside, I was hoping that she would follow me or something like that. I'm not saying chase me or anything like that, but at least like come inside with me along with because like I was tired, like, and she already knew I had work and stuff like that, and I'm just like whatever. But I text her when I get back to the room, and I'm like, you can come inside and lay with me, or like we can come chill or like whatever. And I ain't get no text back that whole time, so I'm just like whatever. But then it was like a lot of my emotions was already starting to kick in at this moment, because I was noticing how weird she was acting, and I was just like, I'm not messing with this. Like, it was just really weird energy, and I was just like, nah, dog, like this ain't cool. Like, and I got the text in my old best friend at this time, and I'm telling him, I'm just like, yeah, dog, I'm trying to go home,
Oh, damn.
basically. And like, it wasn't nothing bad, really. It was just like, I would rather be at my spot handling all of these emotions rather than being in your spot not handling those emotions. And like, I don't even know what's going on because you're not willing to really talk to me at that moment, you feel me? So it was just like, so really I was just like in a chill mood, bro. Like, I was really in like a chill mood, but like it was like I was starting to become more bland, more nonchalant, and like things of that, because like it was just like I don't really know how to act on this situation, and I'm not really trying to say too much, or yet better argue in front of your family, because like I'm too respectful for that. Like I'm not gonna sit there and like argue in front of your family, and I'm the company that's over. Like that's so messed up to me, bro. Like that's why like most of the times like me and her never argued, like we when we was with each other, like never. Actually, no. But that's a whole different time. But anyway, basically, I think she came back inside eventually, and she asked me what was wrong, and I was just like, I texted you and I told you could come inside and basically lay down and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, I didn't see it.
Bombastic side eye.
And I'm guessing it's because like her phone was messed up or whatnot, but I don't really know if it was really messed up or not, because like I found out later down the road that like she was messing with another dude while we was like long distance that whole time.
Oh, damn.
And I was just like, okay, that it kind of makes sense leading up to the other stuff that basically happened during the relationship. But the crazy part was I didn't get this response from like someone unknown. It was from people of hers, you feel me? Like people I ain't gonna speak on, but like people of hers, you feel me? Like I was just like, nah, dog, that's crazy when I found out. But this was after the relationship. But anyway, though, she asked me like what's wrong and stuff like that, and I'm telling her like you could have came inside this, that, and the third. And then I believe we chilled, we kicked it for like a little minute, and then from there, I think her phone was dying or something like that, and she no, she left. Actually, she left, and I think her peeps and stuff was trying to talk to her. Either she was in another room, basically on her phone, and so from there, what she say? What she said? She was like, I need to charge my phone, but she went to go charge it in the other room, and she ain't come back. And then I believe this is like when her sisters came back. Her sisters came back, and I think they noticed that like me and her wasn't like really talking or anything like that, but they came back and she handed me my food and then she left again, and I was just like, you're joking? Like you gotta be joking, because there's no way. But anyway, though, from there, she was like closed off. Like she was really just like in her own world, and I was just really in my own world. And so when her family came back, they noticed that again because they had left and got food for us basically. And like I ended up giving the food to my brother anyway because like my whole day was just fucked up after that shit. But after I was noticing all the weird shit, I was like starting to like distance myself and really just start to sit back and like reflect on the whole relationship and reflect on like signs that I may have like overlooked and stuff like that. So I got to really sitting there thinking. I was just like, just the other day, you were saying basically that you couldn't post me or anything like that, but I ain't tell her none of this. But like I was saying, like, well, actually, I don't remember if I did. I may have told her like after, but anyway, I told her I was just like, no, I'm sorry, I did not tell her, but I was like, what happened is like she posted her friend from her camera roll or memories or whatever, but it was from her phone basically. And she had recently told me that she couldn't post me because there was an error going on with her phone. But I was just like, that doesn't make sense, because if you wanted to post me, you would have made that happen regardless. Like there would have not been like a hesitation or even an excuse to why you could have posted me on something where I would have been, seen. And I'm one of them guys where I'm just like, I know my worth, like I was saying earlier. So it's just like, I know for a fact, if you're hiding me, then it's not a good sign. But I realize some people do that just because a lot of people be in their business and stuff like that. But I'm not, people gonna be in your business regardless, bro. That's just life.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong.
That's just real talk life, bro. Like they gonna try their hardest to be in your business, and so it's just like me as being a content creator and like already like, you know, starting to fulfill my job really now, it's just like I'm gonna be seen regardless. So like if we were still dating to this point, I would have not understood that, because like if you're hiding me from other girls basically seeing me or basically trying to ruin our relationship, the only way that could get ruined is if I believe the rumors. But if you come to me automatically telling me the truth, why do I have to believe those rumors or make it seem like those rumors are basically true? Or either why the hell do I have someone coming to me all the way from down there telling me some bullshit that you did?
Oh man, damn.
Like that's how I was looking at it. I was just like, none of this is making sense. But anyway, though, leading up, like I was reflecting on that, and then I was reflecting on basically how she left the room and saying she needed to charge her phone, but charged it in the other room. I was lost on that. But you know, fast forward to like basically where her family basically got on her again about it. This is like they was like really like telling her, it was like, you need to act right because you know he came over here to see you, this, that, and the third, and like you're basically acting like an ass.
Damn, that was so real.
Or whatever. I don't know what they said directly, but you know, acting really just, you know, out of character. This is like we're leaving out now and we're about to head back to like the halfway point so I can get picked up by my mom's. And from there, we're in the car, we're chilling, and this one situation happened. There was two. Actually, there was two. There was the first one where I noticed how she was treating her friends way better than me at the moment. Like she was showing them like, you know, energy and effort and stuff like that over text, but like in person while you're with me, I just didn't understand why you was still on your phone while with me. Like I'm one of them type of people where like if you're with me, I'm not gonna be on my phone. Like I'm so serious. Like you can ask anybody that has ain't like really just hung out with me for real outside of school. Like I have never been on my phone when like hanging out, because like I feel like that's disrespectful, unless like you're taking pictures or videos of, you know, to make more memories and stuff like that. But if you're not doing that and you're just texting your friend, like it just kind of makes you seem like you're uninterested in like me as a person. So I'm just like, that's why I just sat back and I was just like, whoa. And then like the second part, the second like situation, right? It's just like she I think one of her friends or whatnot, no, her sister texted her and she was just like, so and so her school football team had won the championship or something like that. Like she was super excited about it. And at this time it never sat right with me, because I was just like, why the hell did you just get excited about a football team full of dudes just won the championship to y'all school? It didn't sit right with me. And like I was just so lost in that moment. I was just like, I ain't never seen you be interested in football a day in my life, and all of a sudden you're super excited about your team winning or your school winning. At this moment I'm still coming out of being like and like athletic stuff. So like I think this next year, like on with her and stuff like that, I didn't even play football because like my hip was too messed up for me to even like do anything really with football. So overall, that just sat with me, and I was just like, ain't none of this really making sense to me. No, like, but like at this age, I don't really sit there and say like it don't make sense to me now, because like I feel like most of that stuff was really just childish stuff that we really could have just talked out and like got over. But at the same time, it would have took fixing. It would have took fixing on both sides, communication, you know, all of that, like patience, just to be able to like be with each other and stuff like that. But it was a lot of stuff where she was going through, and it was a lot of thoughts that I was like starting to like sit back on, and I'm just like, I don't think I can be with you, only because like it feels like I'm destroying myself trying to be with you and heal this person that I never got to know in the first place. So it's just like, what am I doing for real? Like, so Anyway, though, that's the second one, and like to this day, I done changed my mindset about that. Because it's been like 3 years from that whole situation, so it's just like it's not really as bad as I thought it was then. But anyway, there was a third thing that happened, and I was going to mention that, but I didn't want to throw it off on the whole situation and whatnot. Third situation, this is what blew me. Like, I'm talking about blew me out of the randoms, blew the mess out of me. I'm talking about out of nowhere, Ryan back to, the halfway point. She asked me, do you love me?
Oh, hell no!
I said, at first I looked at her real, like, like that retarded, that, like, when someone say was something retarded as fuck. Yeah, this was me. This was me in this moment. I was just like, huh? Like, I was just like, what, bro? Like, I'm not the type of person to not give you reassurance or like make it seem like I'm cheating or anything like that. Like, that's not me. But I was giving her assurance on a daily basis, like daily basis, bro. Like, and whatever way that she needed reassurance, I was giving it to her. Like, anytime she was overthinking or anything like that, I was giving her reassurance. So when she asked me that, it just blew me because, like, in this moment, it wasn't it wasn't me really acting up or anything. It was on her end, but I guess it was like really just her bipolarness or her overthinking or just, I don't really know because we didn't get to talk about that, but it was just like, why did you ask me that, knowing like all the stuff that I basically, like, I came over here to be with you, to see you, to make plans with you. If I didn't love you, why would I put my time and effort towards doing that? Like, I'm not one of them type of people that's gonna waste your time. Like, and on top of that, I just didn't understand because it was like it was so many months down the road, and like I was posting her still, and this, that, and the third, and like meanwhile, I had already got her Christmas gifts for like this Christmas coming up and stuff. So I was just like, what, dog? From there, I basically came home and I was just really I came to my room and I was just like, I was so fed up. I was just like, what just happened? Like, what? And like, I just had so much rage and anger built up to me at this moment. I punched the door. I was just so fed up. Like, I kid you not, bro. I put a video where like my knuckles was like messed up because like I dead ass like punched a mess out of the wall, bro. Like, I was so fed up. I think I punched it 3 times. Yeah. Because the first time I punched it, it was just like a little, you feel me? But the third time, bro, I was so mad to the point I said, like, I was like really going at it with the door, bro. Like, I was like, my anger, bro, it was through the roof. I can't lie. Right. So now we're gonna get into the third story, third part. So basically, how I punched all the way through the door. So we will start where it really took place because it was 2 days that basically led up to this whole situation. But this one piece getting on my nerve. But yeah, y'all keep what I did. This one piece getting on my nerve. anime get it. Anime loves get it. But anyway, though, basically, I was dating this Hispanic Latina chick at this time. Was it the worst idea? Yes, only because I heard all the rumors beforehand, and on top of that, I saw the red flags off the rip. But it was just like my love was getting stronger each day. And like my problem was this time is like when I was bringing up earlier, how I rushed into the relationship. This is what happened. Like, I rushed into the relationship. I kid you not, the first time we hung out, it was cool, you know, a little vibey vibe. Like I really genuinely like and loved it. Like it was probably one of the best experiences as a date that I've ever experienced for real. But the second time we went on a date, it was to the fair, and this is when I basically asked her out. So it was just like all of that stuff like that. But you know, fast forward to this day where I Superman punched the wall. We had this already conversation where we was like, if something's wrong, we come to each other and talk about it. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case at all. It was more of me coming to her to talk about her problems, because like she always said that like I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was like, you know, all of that type of stuff. And if there was an area, I would prefer her to tell me so that I would be able to fix it. But you know, in this situation, this day, I was so blown. I was just like, cause like there was a situation that had, like led up to it where I believe she cheated, and I still believe to this day that she cheated, because there was no really clarification on it besides like a bullshit in that story that didn't make sense at all to me. But I ain't tell her that even after this shit happened. So we tried to make up after it, and I was just like, shit didn't work. Shit didn't work, bro.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean,
I was starting to see more red flags after that shit, bro. But anyway, we was having this conversation where I told her basically what was wrong, and you know, she didn't react in the way that I would have been satisfied with, you know, like telling me that, you know, I'll fix it, or you know, things of that nature. But at this time, she was always saying I'll fix it, and then you know, didn't fix it. So it was just like, how do I believe that you're saying you're going to fix something when you're showing me the complete opposite? Or you show me for 1 day or 2 days and then go back to, you know, the same bullshit. But anyway, though, I said something, she didn't react well, and I just told myself that, like, you know, no, I didn't tell myself. I told her. I texted her. I was just like, I'ma just stay. I should. No, I said I should have just stayed quiet, and she was just like, should have just shut up then. Now, I'm pretty sure none of y'all, if someone had said that to y'all, y'all probably would have, you know, been blown through the roof arguing with them as well. So I know for a fact that y'all felt me on that part when someone is just like, you're talking to them and you're telling them to be like, you're telling them that you're going to be quiet because they didn't react to the situation, and they don't seem to care. So then they say, should have just shut up then. Dang. Huh? Like, fuck you mean I should have just shut up then. But she was trying to say that she meant it for her.
Stop the cap.
And I was just like, that shit didn't make no damn sense, because you would have put I in front of it or something that would have referred to you. This shit had me so blown, bro. Like, I just let me show y'all what I did. Come with me on a little trip.
Really, nigga?
After she said that, right? After she said that, I'm sitting here on the edge of my bed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting here on the edge of my bed. I'm just like, I'm looking up at the door, right? I'm looking back down. I'm looking at my hands. My whole body's shaking at this moment. Like, my body's heating up. My body itching. Like, I'm telling you, like, when I get mad as fuck, bro, like, there's no telling what I'm gonna say. There's no telling what I'm gonna do. And on top of that, my whole body just fills up with heat, and I start itching, and it's a whole unpleasant feeling. So that's why I keep myself at peace and like very calm, because like I just hate that feeling. But anyway, though, I'm sitting here, my body's shaking and stuff like that. Like, I'm just like, I'm breathing heavy, dog. I'm just like type beat, right? And so from here, right, I'm just like, nah, dog, you know, fucking wait, like, this shit can't be real, bro. Like, and I sit here for like a couple seconds, and you know, I'm getting quiet. I'm on the edge of the bed, right? So I look up. I ain't think for 1 second, not 1 second, and I said, boom, right there, right into the door. You feel me?
he's nuts. That guy might pass away soon.
That's what happened. Like I really just like
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
I want Liberty Lake, bro. I'm telling you, I Superman punched the shit out of my door, bro. Like I'm like the minute I knew I fucked up is when I punched through my poster and the door, and my whole hand went through, and I didn't notice until like I actually did it, and I was like, oh shit, and I pulled I pulled my hand back out. But the problem was I had punched a clear hole through the door. So like I don't know if y'all can tell, but like these is like pieces that fell off the door. So I had to stick it back up because there's people that be using my bathroom and stuff like that. And so when they use my bathroom, that kind of look weird to basically be able to see them and stuff like that. So that's why I put that back up because also for me as well. But anyway though, yeah, this shit had me so blown, bro. I didn't even really know what to say. I was lost. Like I'm telling you, I was so lost, bro. Like this is like genuinely where I found basically my relationship with God. Like I always like believed in him and stuff like that. But like I feel like this second relationship was like really just like a relationship for me to like learn from, basically. And like I learned a lot in that relationship, like, and I use all the benefits until like this day now. Like all my past relationships, like I don't really try to like say I have too many exes or I have like too many talking stages because like obviously some of that didn't work out or like even get close to dating or anything like that. But it's like there was a couple where it's just like I didn't have to take my I say like the last three relationships I had basically had to take a step back and start being more patient with myself because I noticed that like sometimes I may feel in love at that moment, but it's like once something happens, I no longer feel that, and I'm just like I don't want to put no girl through that, bro. Like no girl through that at all. So like I would have preferred to like basically just work on myself and get to the place where I want to be in my life and be as a man to be able to treat a woman right. So like if I'm like right now, I say like loud and clear, like I can treat a woman right, like absolute like 100%. But it's like I'm on a different journey to like where I'm just really just focusing on my YouTube stuff and like just kind of get content out for y'all because like really real talk, like bro, I enjoy doing this for y'all. Like when I have people come up to me and I'd be like, yeah, we was watching your video, this, that, and the third, and your video funny and stuff like that. Like that generally makes me want to keep going. Like if I wasn't seeing positive comments like that and stuff like that, it would make me probably like look back at things and be like, okay, so what am I doing wrong? Or like, should I stop? Or like, should I take a different route? Or like something like that. But I know that like y'all mess with the content that I post. So it's like I know for a fact that like it's not a problem, you feel me? And I know that like later on down the road that I may have collabs that like, females that may not like that. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna put y'all through that to where y'all feel like y'all being disrespected or anything like that. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose or doing it to make me look bad or anything like that. It's just like I'm doing it because a collab is a collab. Collab is basically like marketing. Marketing is money. You feel me? It's just like one place to another place to another place. You feel me? And I'm just like, if I'm starting here and I'm trying to get here, there's places and like spots that I need to get to in order to get to here, and along with climbing up to here. You feel me?
Damn, that was so real.
So it's just like it all takes a whole process, and like I ain't gonna lie, like right now, money is not my main thing, but I do know that money is what I need, and like that's a whole another topic. Like I was saying, like in my last video that I tried to get out for y'all, it's just like my life is not the way that y'all see it as. It's like y'all see the probably like the good parts of it, and it's just because when I used to be in like a dark mode, depression mode, and stuff like that. Like I went through that for like years, like seven plus years. And I'm like, recently, when I found my way with God, like I recently just got out of it, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, like He saved me from like all the depression thoughts, all the overthinking, all the bad things, all the negativity. He really just switched me and my life around overall. But then again, it's like some areas where it's just like, I don't tell y'all, like I said, man, like my 2021, 2024 video, I'm from the trenches, bro. Like I came from nothing, bro. Like I came from where I had the light bills cut off. I mean, the light cut off, water cut off, had to go live with my grandma, my other grandma. Like I literally came from like a dark place where we was broke. We was eating off of one meal the whole week. Just like that one meal, we had to space out the entire week, bro. Like I've gone days where I had to basically go without a shower, bro. Like people don't know that about me, and I don't talk about it because when I was back in middle school, a lot of people didn't have the mindset that I did, and so like I may have went to like, you know, social media as like my express to basically like, as my therapy, like to express myself to like not just people who see me on a day-to-day basis, but those who may have like feel the same way as I do. And you know, that probably will care enough to like basically, you know, like, hey, let me talk to you or something like that. Like everyone knew like my mindset was way higher than theirs. And like I still to that day think this way because like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna go too much into like, you know, basically my trenches stories and like where I was sleeping on the floor, getting abused, all of that type of stuff. Like a lot of people don't know half of that stuff, or where I was like about to cut myself, where I fell into, you know, doing drugs, all of that stuff. Like, bro, I was in a very dark place. And like at this moment of my life, I feel like I want to just change everything. Like it's just like I didn't wasted so much time and allowed darkness and, you know, Satan, all that type of stuff to basically be filled within me, allowing me to basically be like stopping me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing on, you know, earth. You feel me? Like a lot of people don't understand that because like my words is very powerful. So like I speak spiritually and religiously. So it's just like I'm combined in one. Like a lot of people don't even know that like I'm a miracle child, miracle baby, whatever you want to call it. But like the baby that was supposed to be born before me, you know, yeah. If you don't know, then you know, do your research. But anyway, though, I'm gonna do enough talking for right now. It's so beautiful outside, bro. I can't lie. Only problem that stops me from being outside is just like the heat, the heat or the cold. If it, well, nah, I say if it's hot, I'll still be out there. I just need water for real. But I ain't gonna stay out there too long if it's like beaming hot, bro. Like I'm gonna be like, you gonna catch me inside. But when it's cold, I'll go outside when it's cold because like when I start working out, my body heats up anyway. But like, say it's windy and raining, or like windy and cold. Oh hell no.
I ain't playing.
Oh hell no, bro. Can't lie with you, bro. Like as y'all saw in that last video, bro. Like that windy stuff and trying to play in the cold. Y'all saw how terrible that gun went out. Anyway, though, this is the end of the video, guys. I hope y'all love, like, you know, the story time. Let me know if y'all want to hear more story times in the comment. I got hella more for y'all if y'all really want to listen to that. But anyway, though, I love y'all. Y'all already know how the saying goes. It's the only one kingdom, and I got the crown. Hope y'all have a blessed day. And I'm gonna throw in the Bible verse right after this. You feel me? Anyway, though, like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Yeah.